look at that from this going on from this point onwards, you are going to produce good results, and it's very important, very important. Proverbs 18 verse 21 in the King James Bible. Just grab Proverbs 18 verse 21 in the King James Bible. It's written, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. I've preached this verse so many times, and I can assure you I'm going to preach on it many more times. It's very clear. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. So it's making clear that the words that you speak guide you either into a path of life or a path of death. There is nothing called an idle word. Every word has impact. And in the year 2023 of the Prolific Church, we are to be prolific everywhere. You need to check your mind. What is on your tongue? What words are you speaking? It says death and life are in the power of the tongue. So the tongue is very powerful, produces words. And those words will determine how your future is going to be. So going back to the first meaning of the word prolific from the Western Dictionary, it says that prolific means you produce, you are fruitful. You start make up your mind and say, I produce good results. I produce good results. You start talking that way. I am prolific, I produce good results. The power of producing good results is you keep those words on you. As you speak those words, what are you doing? You are confessing. Your confession is very important. And you speak those words because you believe in those words. I am prolific this year. I'm going to be so prolific all the days of my life. All the successes I've had up to now, I am going to surpass. You make it your conditioning. It becomes something that is on your tongue, on your lips. One of the things that I enjoy doing sometimes just sitting out in nature and listening to the birds making their sounds. I don't know if you've ever done it. Different birds have got different sounds. Some are very sweet, some are very nice. And I just sit, and if you are a bird expert, and I'm not a bird expert, but if you're a bird expert, you'll be able to tell from the birds, from the way they're what? From the way they are, they're making their sounds. So I ask you, as you speak the words that come off your tongue, what are they prolific in doing? They become your identity. They become your identity. Are you speaking words that identify with producing good results? Very, very important. There's a program I was watching this week on National Geographic Television, and they show elephants move in a herd, and this mother elephant had been pregnant. An elephant is pregnant for 2 years. Can you believe that an elephant is pregnant? It takes 2 years for an elephant gives birth. So this elephant gave birth, and as part of giving birth, in the time of giving birth, the elephant just disengages itself a little bit to go and give birth from the main herd. The main herd will be away. And there are lions that also know that an elephant is giving birth. And the elephant gives birth to a calf. And for the first 2-3 days, the calf is not really very steady. So the lions, the pride lions, they know They can sniff it where the elephant has given birth. So they showed this mother elephant with the calf. And they were showing this in real time, said, look, the survival of this calf, especially these first 3 days, because is that this calf must remain with the mother. If this calf should move away from the mother, his history. If you surrounded this mother elephant and the calf, it was amazing. They surrounded it. Now, and they started harassing the mother elephant, and the mother elephant was being very angry and keeping them at bay. Now, they cannot do this for quite a while, and they were tiring the mother elephant now. And you could see that this baby, this calf, still didn't know what was going on because it's just 2-3 days old. Then the mother elephant realized, hey, I'm getting tired. This was amazing. She started making some sounds that are going to the trunk. And these sounds were not loud, but they were able to pick them up on the microphones that they were using. And they said, these sounds are a secret code message to the other head of elephants that have just gone away. When they hear this particular sound from one of the members of their head, it doesn't matter what they are doing. They immediately turn and run towards the sound. It's amazing. Within a space of a few minutes, you saw the other elephant come charging. And when the lion saw the other elephant come through, they ran away. And guess what? Mother elephant and the calf were you there heard. What am I trying to say to you? That purring sound that the mother elephant releases, and it's not a loud sound. It's only known by members of the same family of elephants. It is picked up by them. It's a sound code for them. So it releases, say, it's an SOS. I need help. And they're able to trace where it's coming from. The elephant. That sound of mother elephant, because the mother elephant knows that this is the sound of our family of lions. They don't just go to every elephant's SOS. They go to the SOS of a family member elephant. The power of life and death is in the tongue. I ask you, ask yourself, when you speak those words that are coming off your tongue, are you setting yourself up to be prolific to produce good results? Or are you setting yourself up to be prolific in producing bad results? Satan doesn't know what's going on in your mind, but he can see what you do physically, and he hears the words that you speak. He cannot interpret your tongues, absolutely. But the interpreted tongues and the tongues of understanding, like English, Shona, and Zulu, Satan and his demons, they understand those things. So ask yourself, what is coming off your mouth? If you be in need of help, be prolific in releasing the right words. One of my all-time favorite psalms is Psalm 23, and I've been sent it out in the boards today. I love that psalm. It's a psalm of David when he was in trouble. And the song of God says, the Lord is my shepherd.